Get them out, get their knives.
Get the stalk.
Just get that stalk on first, throw it in there.
Let's go, bud. You need to chop garlic and parsley.
This has to be the most difficult tag team challenge we have ever had the cooks perform.
It was just getting too easy for them.
And remember, we only need about 1/3 of a cup of that, okay? And remember, you need garlic.
They are in the mise en place, the preparation process. It's about slicing and dicing all your vegetables, spiralizing your potatoes for the garnish of the mussels. The more you can plow through that, the quicker you can actually cook and build your platter.
We need it for the squid and we need it for the mussels. We're trying to double up our efforts and not do things twice.
Yep. Come on, peel.
Do not cut yourself here.
Not worried about that.
Andy and Andrew pride themselves on speed. They can plow through mise en place and preparation like no other.
Okay, 3 done.
3 done,
Yeah.
move on to veg.
Let me finish this one task first.
I love that brain of yours, Andy. I love it.
Our team dynamic is all positivity and help each other out at all points. Move.
Medic, can I get a glove?
Andy just cut himself.
Right there.
That is going to slow him down for sure.
I cut myself somehow. I do not have time for this. We are pedal to the metal. There's no time to wait. Okay, where am I going from here?
All right, you're on to veg now. It's okay, bud. We're still doing great. Don't worry about it.
Medic again.
Every second counts in this challenge. He needs to slow down or we are going to be in trouble.
Andrew, how are things going?
Things are going quite well, Chef. We're working really well together.
You had a choice of 5 fantastic cooks, and you chose Andy.
Yeah, absolutely. He cut himself, but he didn't even slow down once. And that's one testament to his ability to work under pressure.
If you guys lose, you won't be able to show your face in these coats.
You're right, Chef.
It's 1 lemon, right?
Yeah.
And if you have time, Chris, finely diced mushrooms and shallots, okay?
Got it.
Let's get the sardines on immediately.
Yes.
Make sure you salt. Then we can bang out a dish, like, super quick.
Can you throw the sardines on?
Chris, I think we have lots of times for sardines, man.
Okay.
Which element on the platter do you think would be the most difficult to do, Alvin?
I think ceviche, because you got to break down the fish, and then you got to get right amount of acidity to cook the fish.
Take your time here to make sure that looks pretty.
You have to be very careful when you're dicing up that red snapper, because you do not want any skin and you don't want any bones in that.
Great work, Chef. Ooh, baby.
Claudia, which of the 6 items do you think is the toughest?
I think it's the squid, actually. There's a lot of labor going on there. They have to make a filling to go inside of the squid with fennel, pine nuts, and breadcrumbs.
Look at the technique Jeremy's using to remove the skin off the calamari. He has his squid on the cutting board and with a kitchen towel rubbing it super fast. I've never seen that technique employed before.
We eat squid quite often in Filipino cuisine, so I grew up cleaning squid. Okay, squids are ready?
Okay, squids are good. Good.
I actually think what Andrew perceived as the weakest team is the fastest right now. Jeremy has almost finished the mise en place of the seafood.
Jeremy's skills are at a very high level.
Yeah, face it away. Peel the top layer of membrane off.
For me, the coquille Saint-Jacques is the most difficult dish.
It's very difficult to poach the scallop just right. And then you got the baking of the au gratin.
Bechamel's looking good.
And then making that mashed potato, well seasoned and no lumps.
One more and that's all we need, bud. That's it.
Okay.
Where's your toothpicks at? There's 10 minutes left. We gotta go.
Get that muscle done. Come on. Nice.
This kitchen right now is going 100 miles an hour.
But you can feel the intensity is building. As the clock ticks down, that pressure just constantly keeps pouring on.
Okay, muscles in. We're looking good. There we go, top on. Push. You might get switched out here soon.
Now it's time to hit the fryers. There's so many fried elements in the frito misto. Smelt, halibut, oysters, squid rings, baby octopus.
You fry them all at different times and try to get a uniform cook in all of them, not have some undercooked and some overcooked.
Christopher has just put his frito misto in the deep fryer. Now, I hope he hasn't put all the varieties of fish in one basket, because things will definitely be overcooked.
Okay.
Fry the fish. Let's go.
5 minutes, only 5 more minutes.
We gotta get plating. Now's plating time.
Chris.
This is really coming down to the wire.
Take those mussels off right now.
Each and every one of them are pushing to the edge.
You see any that are unopened?
No, they're all open.
Okay, good.
Switch! Switch!
Go, 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 go! Get those octopus going. We literally have just enough time.
We got this, we got this, we got this. Yes, 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 good.
Do you have that mayo done?
All right, final shift, both cooking. Everybody in, come on.
I got the mayonnaise.
Go, 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 go.
Last minute.
I think we should just torch this.
Okay.
Where's the,
Right there, right there.
Get as much as you can on that platter.
Where's fryer, fryer, fryer?
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands up.
Woo! Holy. Woo!
Wow. Good job.
How do you guys think you represented the East Coast?
Pretty good. I really do think it was a total collaboration team effort.
Overall, I think you're on the right path. There was a few missteps. Presentation looks a little rough. There is no aioli.
In the bowl, ready to go.
You just want to go and grab it,
I
right?
just want to go grab it.
I'd love to taste it. But I can only taste what is presented in front of me. I want to try the ceviche. You can see that some of the fish is still raw. It's a little bit liquidy. I wish it had a little more time to develop. It does need some more salt, a little more of a kick to it. Next thing I'm gonna try is the mussels. The mussels are perfectly cooked. The broth is really beautiful. It's a great effort.
Thank you, Chef.
Well done.
Gentlemen?
Chef.
Oh, I love sardines. You still see the beautiful, glistening skin. Beautifully cooked. Great flavor. Next up is the coquille Saint-Jacques. Are you happy with that? I would be too. Nice job.
Thank you.
Sauce is good. Potatoes, very, very tasty. Thank you, gentlemen.
Thanks, Chef.
So I hope that Frito Mistos can stand up on his own without the aioli. It's a little bit overcooked. I'm not seeing a lot of moisture. You can see?
Yeah.
All right, let's go for the squid. It's excellent.
Thank you, Chef.
Well done.
Thank you.
I think you can show your face in Halifax, but will it be enough in this kitchen?
We'll see.
I feel like we did an admirable job of an impossible task.
Good job, guys.
Good job, guys.
I'm pretty proud still, even though we had some mishaps.
This is an absolutely fascinating challenge here because these cooks need to work together, but also need to stand out individually.
And yet the complete menu has to shine as one cohesive experience. It's got to be exciting.
Come on, come on, come on.
It's...
8 people, that's gonna be way more than enough.
I'm working on the second course. I'm going to be making a stuffed seafood dumpling. This is my first savory dumpling dish here, so this is how I make my money. Taya's already had a chance to make a stuffed pasta in the vegan challenge, but I haven't had a chance to showcase a savory stuffed dumpling pasta yet, and I really want this opportunity to do so. I'm just kind of being really rough with these spot prawns. I don't care that they're ripped because they're gonna be chopped up into my filling anyways. And I wanna take the shells and roast them off to develop more flavor before I throw them into my stock. One more spot prawn.
Hi there, mate.
Hi, Chef Michael.
What are you working on?
I'm gonna be doing a stuffed seafood dumpling. Now I'm currently making a seafood stock. That's gonna be the base for my broth.
Interesting. So it sounds like you and Taya are doing stuffed pastas.
Yeah, I guess so.
Was there any concerns between you and Taya or the rest of the cooks about having 2 pasta dishes?
There was concern at first, but mine's seafood and hers is meat-based, so I feel like there's difference enough in that.
Sounds like there are some differences, but it could be a case of the 2 dueling pasta makers right here.
Hopefully not.
I look forward to seeing how it all turns out on a plate.
Thank you very much, Chef.
Thank you.
Not that great on time right now. I really want to change people's perception of what a dumpling can be. You can make these really elegant and really beautiful. Yes.
There's one common denominator amongst these cooks. None of them will give up. They keep pushing themselves.
I can do this, I can do this, I can do this. Won't be perfect, but it'll be done.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands up.
I haven't had a chance to express myself with savory dumplings yet, and I really hope that they see that this dish is unique. I always like to put my own spin on things. I'm very sorry for the messy plates.
Thank you.
Looks amazing, really.
May, please describe your dish.
So I made a lobster and spot prawn capelletti. I also made a seafood stock out of the lobster shells and the shrimp shells. And then I made a chili oil with prawn heads. And then I just finished it off with a touch of miso and a touch of yuzu in there for some flavor complexities.
It smells really good.
Thanks, Taya.
Andrew, does it taste as good as it looks?
I think it's wonderful. It does look great. I like the broth. I like the play on Italian, but using some of these Asian components. I would say maybe just use either shrimp or lobster, not both.
I do agree with Andrew. I think either spot prawns or lobster, maybe just lobster in this case would have been better, especially with the spot prawns cooked texture can become a little bit mushy sometimes because of its delicate nature.
Beautiful presentation as always, May. I like all the flavors. The yuzu is really surprising. The broth is delicious. Texturally, I would have liked a little bit more like chunks of lobster in there. I like that bite.
I actually agree for the most part, most of the critiques about my dish.
It's a very strong dish, May. You got some very strong components in there. Broth is beautiful. You should not have used the two to do filling. Spot prawn, I would never try to overcook it because it gets very mushy. Other than that, not enough caviar, but that's me, Rich Alvin.
I enjoyed the dish immensely. The flavors, the taste, the texture. I do share Alvin's comments. I'd like a little more caviar on it.
I think, May, you keep surprising us with your level of skill. The pasta is perfectly rolled. With regards to spot prawns, I would have just laid those on top of the pasta and then draped a little bit of the hot chili oil on top of them and lightly cooked them. Just kind of kissed them with the oil, and you would have a masterpiece.
Thank you, Chef.
Fidwa.
I've never heard of this in my life.
Fideo? Fideo? How do you say it?
Fideo. Fideo?
Fideuà. Fidea?
This traditional dish from the Catalan region is so treasured in Spain that there are competitions to determine who makes the best fideuà in the country.
If you think it's simple, you're in for a cruel surprise.
Similar to paella, but with noodles instead of rice. Fideuà boasts a mouth-watering blend of rich and savory flavors. Saffron, tomato, garlic, and an array of seafood that includes squid rings, mussels, clams, and prawns.
I have never cooked with any of the seafood before. It's just not part of my repertoire.
Today's pressure test is all about speed.
You must replicate this complex dish and all its many components in only 20 minutes.
Whoa. Oh my God. 20 minutes? It's impossible.
20 minutes. Are you serious?
My heart's kind of with them because that is not easy.
There are a lot of steps to make the perfect fideuà. The home cooks have to first start off by heating up their broth and infusing saffron into it.
Saffron, it gives a nice color and it gives a nice flavor, but you can't overdo it. It is such a strong flavor.
Second step is toasting those fideuà noodles. They need to be toasted to bring out the wonderful flavor.
Good job, Jenny.
Whoa, knife skills, Roz, holy. Audra's competing.
Knife skills are critical here.
10 minutes left. Let's go,
At this point, your seafood needs to go in.
You got the squid, you got the shrimp, and that has to be pan-fried. Then you have the clams, the mussel. Now, those have to be slowly steamed.
The toughest one, I think, is the calamari, the squid.
I've only cooked squid once before in my life. If you cook it too long, it will turn into rubber bands. If you don't cook it enough, it's raw. Everything is ready on this dish right now. It has to be better than everybody else's.
2 minutes, less than 2.
I'm very lucky I have a photographic memory. There was 5 shrimp, 6 mussels, and 7 clams. There's no way I'm going home because I missed a shrimp.
Am I missing anything? Am I missing anything?
I have the exact opposite of a photographic memory.
It's 3, 3, and 3.
But I'm not only replicating look, but I'm also replicating taste.
Tastes almost exactly like it.
1 minute, you have 60 seconds. I want perfect Benoit.
Looks good, you guys.
My hands are moving before my brain. I just hope that I'm not forgetting anything.
Watch the clock.
I'm worried about the texture and flavor of the noodles in this dish.
Right to the end, guys. You got this.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands up!
Good job, you guys.
Hi, chef.
This looks perfect. Let's taste the mussel. Beautiful.
Wow.
Clams look good too. Calamari looks good. Real test are those noodles. The flavors are all there in harmony and in balance.
That is so flavorful.
Wow.
You know, the seafood speaks for itself, the way it's being cooked. But you can have beautifully cooked seafood if those noodles don't have the backup that the seafood needs. And your noodles are terrific. And I really mean that. Enjoy the moment. Well done.
Thank you, chef.
Thank you, Andre.
Deja vu here.
Keep it organized.
All right, deep breathing, everybody. Deep breaths.
There's no pressure more intense than a finale like this.
Look up sugar.
3 hours solid, relentless.
My menu is really creative. It takes a totally new spin on traditional Asian flavors. Each dish is a bit of a homage to my family and my fiance.
We've never had a 3-way race, and these 3 competitors have very unique approaches to cuisine.
Where's the shrimps?
With Christopher, he's got an incredibly creative mind. Expect the unexpected has become the norm.
For my appetizer, I'm making a spot prawn ceviche served with a Thai coconut soup ice cream, which is going to act as the soup of the ceviche. So as it melts, it keeps your ceviche cold. I'm doing this appetizer for my fiance because we were supposed to have a destination wedding in Thailand. So since we couldn't, I'm gonna try to bring a piece of Thailand to my appetizer today.
Keep it up, keep it up, keep it up.
Push, push, push. You got this, you got this.
I look at my ice cream base, and it is just goop. I realized I added way too much thickener to it. I can't believe I made such a basic mistake.
Christopher looks really stressed right now.
Come on.
I knew coming into this course exactly how much starch I needed to add, and I still managed to mess it up. I'm panicking. Halfway mark, I'm nervous about my ice cream. It's not the right texture I wanted, and I need to fix it right now. No, I need to thin it down a little bit. I put a little too much starch in it.
Come on.
The only way I can fix it is by blending it with more chicken stock and cream.
Good call, Chris.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna try to fortify the flavor with some more fish sauce and lime juice, and hopefully that will save it.
Yeah.
Better?
Yeah, much better.
That looks better.
Now, I hope I have enough time to finish it in my ice cream maker. I'm checking my ice cream, but now I don't have enough time for it to set in my ice cream maker. I don't know. What can I do to freeze this ice cream in the last minute? Can I get liquid nitrogen?
And here comes the science.
I'm gonna try and pour liquid nitrogen into my ice cream machine to cool down my soup really rapidly so that it can finish freezing. Okay, come on, cool for me.
Liquid nitrogen, it's risky, risky business. If you add too much to your ice cream base, it will turn into rocks, and it will actually seize that machine. It will stop it from churning.
He's got it, he's got it, he's got it, he's got it.
Yeah, Chris.
There you go, Chris.
There is a bit of a risk, but I have no choice. I had to get this done. I'm fanning away the smoke from the ice cream machine, and I look in, and my ice cream's starting to set.
Yes, Chris, beautiful.
1 minute! You only have 1 more minute left. One more minute. Come on, guys. The final minute. Going. Final minute. 1 more minute. Come on, push it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Servers are coming to pick your appetizers now.
The first appetizer up for tasting is Christopher's Spot Prawn Ceviche, marinated in calamansi and chili, and served with a Tom Kha Gai ice cream.
I like the plate. It's very colorful. The Tom Yum Kai is going to melt and provide the dressing.
These flavors are super dramatic. It is really about the tongai being so icy cold and super refreshing with a little bit of heat to it. Those gorgeous, sweet, tender, succulent shrimp served raw are just loving bathing in this bath of wonderful flavors.
Overall, great control of flavor, acidity. I wish there was a little more of the calamansi dressing because it had wonderful depth of flavor, but you needed more of it to cut through the heaviness and the richness of the coconut.
And the beautiful thing about a lobster is you can use seasonal ingredients.
It's an amazing blank slate. You can add anything to it, and it'll work. Should anybody see spinach?
I am ecstatic. This is my favorite ingredient in the world, and I just love lobster.
I'm doing just a simple deconstructed lobster roll. I really got to impress the judges today, so I'm putting everything I got in this one here. It's going to be a friggin' delicious winning dish.
45 minutes, that's not a lot of time. I'd be working on a lobster salad. A bright, fresh, zingy dressing.
For me, stir fry. Cut the lobster up, stir fry with green onion, ginger, black bean. Beautiful dish. Mike, how you doing?
Doing all right, chef.
Okay, how long have you cooked that for?
That was just 10 minutes right on the dot.
What do you think? Is it going to be just right?
I think it's going to be just right.
I hope so. What are you doing anyway?
Just kind of like a little deconstructed lobster roll.
Deconstructed, I like that.
Well, yeah. So I'm just making the garlicky croutons over here. I'm doing a little smoked paprika corn, and then I just made my own aioli.
Are you going to do anything with that lovely tamale, you know?
Yeah, that's going to go in my aioli.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, I tell you, this sounds great. Let's hope it tastes good, eh?
Yeah, thank you.
Well, Mike is being more innovative. He's doing deconstruction, something that's not so boring. Maybe he can pull it off.
I can't think of a better time than being in the top 7 to step it up.
Dig deep, you can do this. Almost there. 10 seconds left. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands up. Stop cooking.
That was tough.
The first dish demonstrates that sometimes simple is best.
What's more simple than like lobster aioli and garlic toast?
The lobster was the star ingredient.
My lobster was cooked perfectly. Right now I'm holding double aces.
And seems to be perfectly cooked.
I have 2 claws, cooked to perfection. My dish looks stunning.
Please step forward. Mike.
I think of all the home cooks here, Mike has the biggest knowledge of food. He could definitely be a big threat.
It's just a little take on a lobster roll. Garlicky crostini underneath. The lobster was simply boiled in salty water. I've got some smoked paprika corn and just a bit of sauteed capers. And then there's an aioli made with the tamale.
I like the balance between corn and the capers, and the lobster is not disguised. I love lobster rolls because they're soft and tender, and the bread here is very crispy, but I do appreciate the fact that you were creative with a very common luxury ingredient. So good job.
Thank you, chef.
I don't get much lobster roll where I come from. I don't know the difference between a soft bun and a hard bun, but I sit on a hard bun every day.
So that was a good one, Chef.
Fantastic, very nice. The lobster, that's done to perfection. And of course, the tamale gives it that extra crustacean, that extra flavor. Very, very tasty one.
All right. Thank you, Chef.
Today I need to really stay focused and manage my time. I'm gonna make a green Thai curry crab with a coconut rice.
Pitfalls with the crabs? Overcooking it for sure, and using a sauce that really overpowers that sweet crab meat flavor. So it is a fine balance. Eric.
Hello, Chef.
Tell me about your dish. What you making?
We're gonna do a green Thai curry with a
green
coconut
Thai
rice.
curry. Do you think a curry might overpower the flavor of the crab?
I think curry and crab go well together. It's not gonna be super spicy curry. It's gonna be sweeter and like herbaceous with the lemongrass, kaffir lime leaves. I like citrus notes with crab.
Who do you think might be going home today?
I think Rita's a stronger cook, so I'd like her to go home.
Good luck. Keep an eye on the clock. 15 minutes. You have 15 minutes remaining.
Under this much pressure, I just really need to stay focused.
2 minutes. I want beautiful seafood dishes.
Eric's tasting his sauce.
Yeah, it's good now.
My hands are just shaky.
30 seconds. Put those garnishes on. Come on. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop.
Cook with my heart today. That's gonna get me to the finale, for sure.
Tell me what flavors went into the sauce and the crab.
Fresh cilantro, lemongrass, garlic, onion, jasmine rice cooked in coconut milk, and then a crab broth that I made.
Nice little presentation, quite innovative. The only concern I have is the large lime wedges.
They're large?
I just think if you take a mouthful of sweet, delicate crab, you have this huge hit of sour lime. Not something I would have done. The flavors of that sauce are very good. There is a subtle heat, the richness of the coconut milk. It's all there. It's nicely balanced. However, that lime troubles me.
Top 3. It's an incredible achievement for everyone here. And you are only, what, 21 years old?
Yes, Chef.
It's incredible. Is this dish going to be incredible, though?
I personally think it's the best dish I've put up so far.
So it's a Thai dish. Is it authentic Thai or is it Eric Thai?
Eric Thai.
Tell me about the rice.
It's just jasmine rice cooked in coconut milk.
It's delicious.
Thank you, Chef.
I don't think I've met a 21-year-old that cooks this way.
Thank you, that means a lot.
It's incredible.